Hi everyone, welcome to Moody Tuesday. And we have returned to In Search of the Lost Chord. Now let me get my skull next to these skulls. There we go. Yeah, and we're doing Visions of Paradise, co-written by Justin Hayward and Ray Thomas, from In Search of the Lost Chord, as I said, the first album I ever heard by the Moody Blues, and still my favourite album, only just. But what an album, what a song, some really interesting stuff as well that I found out in my research. I didn't realise a couple of things, which I'll share with you a little bit afterwards. Yeah, this album is in July. It will be 58 years old. Goodness me, 58 years old. But what a fantastic album. The guys were ascending to their peak, I think, at this time, weren't they? And I mean, we do a Moody Blues song every Tuesday now, and they're always so appreciated, I think. Well, they are certainly in terms of the views that I get compared to all the other videos that I do. So I love doing them as much as you enjoy listening to them, I think, and hopefully we can continue with that. Visions of Paradise has only received one or two reactions on YouTube. It is pretty low key in amongst all the other classic stuff of this particular album, but I love it just as much, and I hope you guys do too. We'll talk about it after we play it. As I say, there's some interesting stuff to talk about. But firstly, let's just introduce it. It's Visions of Paradise from In Search of the Lost Chord by the Moody Blues, released on the 26th of July, 1968. Let's go. Okay. Visions of Paradise. Oh my goodness me. This takes me back. I mean, this is the album that means so much to me on a personal level. And every time I listen to it, whether it's just one particular song doing it on the channel, or whether in my own spare time I play it, which I do quite often, it takes me to a time and a place in my life that is a long, long time ago, and so much has happened since. But I can just picture myself there. I can place myself back in that place. Um, wow. That's what music does, doesn't it? That's what it's done for all of us, I guess, particularly us of a certain age. um, and that's why we love it so much. Yeah, Justin and Ray wrote this song, and there's some interesting information on Wikipedia. Um, if you go into Visions of Paradise, there's a big long quote from Justin, and he's saying that this song is basically it's him finger picking on acoustic guitar, and Ray, of course, on flute, and they were busy at the time. Mike Pinder was busy with Derek Varnels, the engineer, creating the mellotron sounds that they needed for this particular song. And of course, they were only working with a 4-track mixing desk, so they would have to do lots of bouncing between tracks and to get the layers of mellotron that Mike required. So Mike and Derek would spend a whole lot of time recording a sound and then recording another and adding them to the next track and bouncing it back and doing all the stuff that they all did in the 60s. And Justin and Ray went off to a broom cupboard. They got a soundproof broom cupboard just off the studio, and it was soundproofed so that the cleaners wouldn't interrupt the band or the recording sessions that were going on. So everything's soundproofed. So this was an ideal place, apparently, for Justin and Ray to get in, squeeze in with their guitar and their flute and write the song. So Justin's, I'm pretty certain, doing the words and the acoustic guitar, and Ray's working on the flute melody, which is basically the melody that Justin sings, and they're doing this in a broom cupboard, as you do. I mean, why not? I mean, all of these wonderful studios, why not just go in the broom cupboard instead? But I suppose they wanted privacy and quiet and to be able to concentrate, and that's what they got. On the 2008 remaster, which I have here, I'm very proud to have this 2008 remaster with all kinds of extra tracks. There's an extra, there's an instrumental sitar mix track of this album. Because of course you can hear the sitar, and Justin added sitar afterwards. And I think I mentioned it might have been in the video that he discovered a music shop in, I think, Tottenham Court Road in the West End of London, that had sitars, and he had been inspired by George Harrison. He said that George gave him, he introduced him, he allowed him to go and be experimental, to try different things, to play different instruments. So he always acknowledges George's influence on him, um, and allowing him to be brave enough to start playing sitar on Moody Blues albums. These guys were musicians, weren't they? They could pick up anything. Um, and okay, he's probably not a Ravi Shankar, but he can make the right noises to make this album sound even better, and he sure did. Okay, that's Visions of Paradise. Um, I think very much an overlooked and underrated song on the album, and I'd love you to tell me what you think as well. Is it one that suffers a little bit in comparison with the other more well known songs? Or does it do its job? I think it does its job. They are, the guys are trying to explain what they think paradise might be, what it might be like. And I'm sure there's a few little um, drugs involved in the whole thing just to get them thinking a little more brightly and a little more unusually. But of course they were. And they were well into Timothy Leary and all of that stuff at the time as well. But a great album and a lovely song. I'm so pleased we've done that. And it's great to hear Justin's voice as always. So please, yes, let me know what you think of this particular song in the comments. If you're new to the channel and you're a Moody Blues fan, we have loads and loads of Moody Blues songs in a special playlist that's linked to the channel. So go and have a look at that, and like and subscribe to the channel, please. I have a little feeling. I'm thinking about when we hit 600 subscribers, I think we might celebrate with Nights in White Satin. Um, what do you think of that as an idea? Until then, thank you very much for having watched today. Don't forget there's a Buy Me a Coffee where you can request any kind of song for us to listen to as a group on the channel. So consider that. But in the meantime, I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's video because we do one every day. But until then, have a great day. Have a good Moody Blues day. And cheers, everybody.